Hey there everyone, welcome to episode 50 of ZorzoPlays Elite. This is part 2 of Epic Killing Montage. So a quick look at the cargo there, and if you remember from part 1, I was beset by galcops who were out for blood because of all the piracy that I'd been doing so far. So I was just cleaning up those few vipers that jumped me at the end of the last episode. And you can see I'm pretty close to the planet there, but it occurs to me that I'm not going to be able to get to the planet and dock with the space station, because if I'm beset by vipers while I enter the safety zone, they close the docking port on the space station and I would crash into it and die, and all of this would have been for nothing. So I come up with an alternative plan. Ooh, that's a nice juicy anaconda there. You can see there these are flat things, are platelets they're called, and I believe they give you minerals and alloys I think. Cobra here, and oh, that missile actually got me. I was a little bit late on the ECM, but no survivors as ever. So you can see the planet's a bit further away. This was my plan. It was basically to try and skim the sun and scrape up enough fuel to be able to jump away to another system, hopefully try and avoid any fighting with the pirates and the galcops, and dock with that space station instead. So I've got no fuel, and Riri was right on the edge of my hyperspace distance. So but as you can see there, just briefly, the sun is very far away because of that strange thing that happens when you time jump between the sun and the planet, and they get further away and bigger, and all kinds of strange things happens with the thing. So the planet's ended up tiny and the sun's barely visible. Looks like a tiny Terry's chocolate orange in the distance, and I'm just not even getting chance to jump. As you can see, it's either pirates attacking me, because I must be well off the trading lanes. It's either pirates or the galcops constantly jumping in, preventing me from look how far away the sun was there. But I'm getting some good kills here. You can see it there in the top. This guy's running. There you go. This is very far away, and I didn't even get a chance to press the button before this guy had jumped in. So it becomes very much now. I was getting a bit fatigued, a lot of concentration, but this was just a viper floating in space, so he was easy pickings. But you know, if it's not galcops, it's guys like this. I believe that was a python. But I'm barely getting a chance to jump. So it's very much a game. It became a game of finishing them off as quickly as possible, pointing at the sun and trying to get maybe 1 or 2 time shifts in there. I'm a little bit closer, you can see there, but again, another viper and somebody else dropping in as whilst I'm fighting, because I didn't take him out immediately. Go on, Zorzo. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Again, I'm not entirely sure that the vipers are counting for me here. I do know how many kills I got at the end, but things like escape pods and missiles, I know that they seem to always count, so I'm scraping those up. And this guy was on my 6, hitting my aft shield. I think again it was another viper. It's just, honestly, it was constant galcop vipers, just galcop viper, and they're not particularly doing much damage to me, but they actually see it there again. I didn't even get a chance to get lined up. This is more like an anarchy world now, except everything you fight's pretty much a galcop. So there you go, it's trying to finish them off as quickly as possible. There's the sun, we'll get after it, but I'm just getting nowhere really. I'm scooping up all the cargo, trying to make the most of it though. But the bounty alone, but no bounty for the Vipers, obviously. This was one of those strange docking ones where it looks like it might be pirates boarding a vessel or exchanging something. There's always a little shuttle going between two stationary ships. Trading hostages, maybe. See, that was not good. You know, any time spent chasing after him was just more time for stuff to jump in. 2 of these crates. Ooh, some non-illegal cargo. So, but again, you know, more gal cops. This is possibly the worst scenario. I'm figuring this is to stop you. I've always experienced this whenever I'm carrying, you know, a too large amount of narcotics. So I reckon there must be like a trigger that if you got more than 2 tons of narcotics or something like that, or you know, some value of illegal cargo, it will spawn Vipers in. The thing is, you're in pirate killing mode, so as soon as something spawns in, you get a bead on it and you start shooting to take it down before it can shoot at you. Trouble is, it could be a Viper if you don't get that visual ID. I mean, if you shoot it like here, I mean, I don't know what that is. That could be anything, you know, and some things you don't get a bounty for, and so you don't know it's a Viper. And I think if you watch back the last one, if you can stomach it, you'll see there's a point where there's a ship running for a planet, and I say it's probably not a good idea to shoot it, and I shoot it. I think that might be what triggers the Vipers to start spawning in. I don't know why I'm rambling on about this. I'm just trying to figure out the mechanics of it, because I know that you can make. I'd like to do smuggle some narcotics, some Arcturian megaweed. I'd like to smuggle, you know, a large quantity of it, if I can say it. Oh, 4 here, and you know, make a fortune off of that. You know, enough money that I don't need to worry about money again for the foreseeable. But at the moment, Commander Zorzo is very much wanted. I've overheated the lasers. Ah, it's a poor show. This guy's passes right beneath me. Was that someone just jumping in there? Or is this guy? You see, this is again probably a Viper. It seems to be on a timer, more than, you know, you get to jump once and then more Vipers spawn in. Like it seems, you know, it seems to be with the pirates. You seem to get a certain number of jumps before you get a pirate spawn in. The Vipers are very much time based. You spend too much time taking one out, 2 spawned in, and you know, take too long with this guy, and there you go. Is that a 3rd one who's just spawned in, and then you're kind of locked in this thing of I've got to finish them off quickly and try and jump. But even then, more come. Oh, another missile opportunity. Come on, Zorzo. No, let that one slip. Best to ECM it early. See, I think this was the 3rd one that was fine, or the 4th one? Is that a 5th? And somebody else jumping in. It was actually, I don't know how far I am in here. This is probably about 40 minutes in, and I was starting to get very, very tired. You see, the sun is slightly closer, but it was demoralizing every time after an engagement. It would still seem so far away, and it was basically I was flying there under thrusters, not being able to use the time shift, and of course all this flying around, dogfighting, chasing people who I've let slip that was making it take even longer. I wasn't necessarily getting closer. Missed that one. You can see the shoot, the level of flying quality has gone down the toilet. It was a nice missile kill though. Lots of asteroids around. Luckily they I was trying to move them off of the radar so I didn't have mass locks, but you see there a mass lock by an asteroid. Probably edited out me, shooting down the asteroids, and I had to chase them down and destroy them so I could jump away. Flying along was not proving quick enough. Oh, further lance on a ramming speed. Perhaps today is a good day to fry. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just, slightly going crazy. There you go. Ooh, God, that was about that was a decent jump, but that shows you about, that was about as far as I was getting. Mark 3, but of course the asteroids, 2 asteroids there, mass locking me, and more Vipers. I really wish these counted. It's not too bad. Yeah, but took too long. Too long again. Nice. That's called keeping you cool. And there we go. That's the end of part 2. Whew, I feel like I talked a lot there. I feel like I was rambling at the beginning there, but thanks for watching, and of course there'll just be one more of these, and that will be the end of this not so epic killing montage. So until next time, people, my name's Zorzo. I'll see you next time. Bye.